Charlie to say thank you to you for organising this and to helping us get some funds together that will help us build a resilient Red Hill community. Thanks very much.
Give you an idea of young faces, I did join the CMA in 2020 after he spoke a few years ago. Anyone can join. Whilst the funds are grateful, it's really the people. But look, it's not just CFA. I think there's a lot of faces here. Everyone's involved in community groups around here, and you know, every group needs volunteers, and that's what makes that community, you know, as strong as it is. Going into the next part, I just want to thank. First off, I really actually just wanted to thank my own family for 2.5 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, letting me do this. This has eaten up our summer holidays with the kids, and my wife Tash, who's incredibly supportive of everything I do, and our kids, Bella, Christopher, and Rose. I just want to thank also Renier, who's filming, and Mark, who's next to him actually. These are the two guys I called upon to help me create this space. You know, Renier painted most of the walls, and Mark's pretty handy. Mind you, I actually painted blue wall myself, so you know. But thank you both. Peninsula Beverage Company, they didn't know it, but they had this amazing gallery system railing that we've used for photography. That was at the back of their shop. They knew it. They let me go in and rip it off the walls, and I'll still go back and do some touch-ups. But thank you. Ever Ready, it's Lee May. He's a young designer, makes denim down in Jemana. He kindly accepted this beautiful shelving. There's still some of it, but it's used to line the walls here and over there. Him and his dad and brother came in and perfectly pulled it apart. And the shelving that used to be part of the Blue Moon hardware store now lives at his denim shop down in Jemana. So continuing the story of Blue Moon, what it was here. Just to our sponsors, Selling Pantry. They've been a big supporter of me too, so obviously they let me do a mural. But Selling Pantry provided food as well as Epicurean next door. Red Hill Brewery giving us beer, and Burnley Brewing I did a beer, the dancer with, which is also there. Turns out they're all drinking Frog's Pond wine. We're almost out of the Chardonnay and Rosé. There's plenty of Pinot though, but obviously it's bloody good stuff. You can get it at Selling Pantry or into the Beverage Code. But thank you to Neil from Frog's Pond for generosity with his wine. And Three Mays Water, which is local Red Hill water. It's apparently the best mineral water in the world, and they've kindly given us a few cases. And to my own company, Five Creative, that's created the marketing, the website, and all that stuff. The main stars of the show. We've got 15 artists here, and I just wanted to run through them. Oliver Automat, where are you? Oliver's the photographer. His works are here on the old pigeonholes around the side here. Margaret Ammond is here with her daughters are here. Sally. Margaret's in her 80s. She has painted religiously from 4:30 p.m. every single day since her kids were kids. If you see Sally, you can see that she's been painting forever. Margaret's these three paintings at the start here of the girls. When I saw these paintings, I thought, God, we need them in this space. I'll also note there aren't prices on things, but I can tell you they're all $1,500 each. Elizabeth Clancy, who isn't here, but she's got some beautiful photography. There's some up the top here and two on stone at the end here. Emma Clyde. Emma, where are you? Woo! Emma, as a lot of you might back here, but she's got, she's pretty sold and gone, but she does have 3 handmade vases and some nice pressure bowls over here. Amy Lee Worthy, is she here? Amy is here. Amy is a sculptor. She's got the chairs and the candlesticks. Yeah, I broke it, sorry. I'll tell you the kids.
He bought it.
I guess I have to pay for it. Michael, her father, Michael Leeworthy, right here, is basically the godfather of art in Red Hill and Art Red Hill. Michael's works are these beautiful pieces, the 3 along here. Michael also has his own gallery at the other end of the strip here, but it's wonderful to have Michael and
I thought that was very, very, very generous of this man to include me. I've been here for 22 years, but I didn't need to be included. So many other wonderful young artists around here. Like this guy, for instance.
Natalia Milos Picasso? No, we're friends. Natalia's also an incredible, multi-talented artist. She is best known as a jeweller, and she has made 2 beautiful rings in my way. But she also has some of the most beautiful sculptures along the shelving over here, and some wall pieces as well. Her kids at her feet helped her bring the artwork in the other day, and they themselves were a bit sad to see it was the blue one. So no one wanted the blue one, but 2. But you know, Mark Richardson again. I get double thing. Mark Richardson, who is a maker, a sculptor. This is his beautiful hand. Wondering the price is $5,000. But you know, Mark also makes really beautiful furniture as well, which we did try to get a few pieces in, but they're well sought after and hard to get. Philip Robertson, one of the founders, there he is, and we're taking photos today. Philip is a wonderful photographer, and his works are the ones next to Oliver's around the corner here. We did beautiful pictures of Flora, some parts of Gippsland, so parts of Queensland as well. Yeah. And then also I've got another parenting duo. I wrote to my old man, Gerald Ryan, Dad would hate when I said old man, my father, Gerald Ryan. His works are these 3 beautiful pieces at the end here. Dad is the reason I'm here. He's the reason I'm an artist, but I also live here. This Dad was a resident of Mainbridge for 12 years until moving to Melbourne. Had to scale down a couple of years ago, but still a prolific artist, and it's great to have Dad's work here. Mary Skepsey, unfortunately she's in the States, but these are her beautiful pieces, the pink ones. Over here, Mary and I are also collaborating for an exhibition about to open at Burnley Brewing in Richmond early next month. You know, Mary's had exhibitions in New York, London, LA, Melbourne, and Red Hill, and soon to be Burnley. Joshua Searle. Joshua, are you still here? Joshua's out the back here with full sunglasses. Joshua! Joshua is probably our youngest artist. He's also probably one of our most famous artists. He's a very prominent up-and-coming artist. He's headlining the Fringe Festival coming in February. You've got how many? You got 2 exhibitions on at the moment. He's got 2, so last year he was also shortlisted for the Solomon Prize at the Gallery of New South Wales in Fibro.
So look, these are Joshua's, these 4 beautiful pieces here. This one, the houses, I've been laying off for a little while now, so if you don't buy it, I probably will. Sorry for Tash in advance. Jean Sheridan. Jean is actually my neighbour, as it turns out, and she's also the cousin of my uncle, as it turns out. But Jean is a very renowned artist of Red Hill. These are her beautiful sculptures here. Jean started with, she brought in 3, and then she's can I bring back more? So now we've got more than 3, but we've been able to utilise the Blue Moon safe that is
Not safe.
you can actually move it, as it turns out. It was around the corner, but I don't recommend it. But look, Jean's works are beautiful. You should read what she actually did write more than I could fit on that page. But Jean, like all the artists here, is open. She would love to talk about her artwork. All these pieces have beautiful, beautiful stories to them. And I think you can sort of feel that when you're around them anyway. And personally, I think even though she's a very well established artist, I think that the price is very reasonable. And then Amber Skier. Amber's still here. Amber's at the back here, over here, yep. Wave in. Amber makes these beautiful driftwood type creations. She also does. We do. Yeah. I actually bought one of Amber's pieces a couple of years ago for my own birthday before I even met her. She wasn't even there. I think I snuck into the gallery to start to Kerry Green's, and we only met a couple of weeks ago in the end. But I've loved the piece that I have of hers, and really spoke to me. And these pieces, especially up against the blue, look amazing. And then there's me. These are my works. Come and talk to me. I apologise in advance. Sometimes working with artists and time constraints, things can be a big pressure points. I haven't managed to get everyone's price tags on the walls, and I apologise. Everything in this room is for sale. If you can find the artist, go and ask them. If you want, come and hit me up, because I probably can find out the price. A lot of things can be purchased tonight, or they can be purchased directly for the artist. We made it so that there's as little tax involved as possible. That's a great question. We're guaranteed. Charlie's going to smirk. Charlie, we've been guaranteed the space until the 18th of February, so that's about 25 days or 4 weekends. At least they're waiting on council approval for this space without going into it too much. They're waiting on council approval, so he's optimistic that council is going to let them get in here after the 18th. But sadly, if that doesn't happen, I believe the Burgess family are very happy for us to stay here until then. But we're guaranteed 25 days. We're going to try and man it 7 days a week. At the moment, tomorrow and Friday don't look good for a roster, but if anyone wants to volunteer their time for it, it'd be greatly appreciated. But look, going back to it, everything is for sale. If you can't afford it, don't worry. If you love it, follow the artist. I've at least printed out everyone's Instagram and website, so you can follow them. You can join our Blue Moon mailing list. You can follow at Blue Moon Artist Collective on Instagram. But look, I've spoken for too long. Thank you everyone for coming, and please enjoy the evening.